Okay. Okay, I think it's working. If you happen to see me go on Facebook Live and off and on, then off, then on and off, it's because we're having a heck of a time getting this right. I've changed things around so I don't have to sit crooked on that side of the sofa. Okay, I've got 2 songs and 5 ghazals for you. Hi. All right. Elena's here. She was going to be inside, but she really wanted to be here, so she's here. And I'm gonna read. I read those 5 ghazals 6 to 10 yesterday, and one of them I didn't really like the way I read it, so I want to read that one again, and then I'll go into the music and the 5 ghazals for today. This was number 9. It was called Courage at the Crossroads. I have taken responsibility for my choices and for all their far-flung consequences. Some for better, some for worse, some which were perfectly clear, and some a son of a bitch. For those made from my clear place, I rejoice. For those made from fear, I vow somehow to listen to a better voice. The painful choices led in the end to singing. The fearful choice to stay the course is still stinging. What is this fearful lure of false security? What joy there is in wholeheartedly embracing reality? What makes reality sometimes seem so frightening, while craven safety claims to be enlightening? Courage at the crossroads. For this, my love, I pray, that I may take responsibility for better choices from today. Okay, thank you. That's from my book, 424 Ways to Find Your Lover, kind of play on the words of the Paul Simon song, 50 Ways to Lose Your Lover. And I'll read 5 more from this before we finish. But first, I've got 2 songs. Oops. And I've got so many songs that I've been wondering, I'm trying to remember them. And so I went through the computer last night and I found quite a few. These 2 leapt out at me for today. I wrote this when I was 16 and a half years old. 16 and a half. And then later, that's the words. And maybe I was 17 and a half. No, 16 and a half. And I wrote the music separately months later. And it was only, 10 years ago that I put them together. So here it is. Here we go. It's called The Spirit of Love's Moment. Oops. I'm sorry. I'm so clumsy today. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know how it got too loud. I put, okay, this should be good. Love is a very fragile thing, and when love breaks, the heart aches, and beauty and love make a musical sound. But when love dies, eternity cries. Forever isn't as long a Time as the winter's dawn to the winter's close, forever's afloat, dream of happiness that's born again with the summer rose. Time is timeless and always will be. The sundial must always pass 3:03, 3:03. But if the spirit of love's moment stays in your heart, that moment will always have only had started. Heaven, nirvana is there deep within. When you share your heaven, nirvana begins. Time is timeless and always will be. The sundial must always pass 3:03, 3:03. But if the spirit of love's moment stays in your heart, that moment will always have only had started. Heaven, nirvana is there deep within. When you share your heaven, nirvana begins. Okay, that was a little lower than I'd like. Thank you, Elena. Now this one was written, gosh, when I was like 28. And interestingly, it's sort of, with that first song, it bookends a story in my life, which is way too long to live stream. But I guess that was the opening song, and this is close to the closing song. It's called Fleeting Meeting. I loved her most, I loved her best. I lived for her, forgot the rest. I made her song, my heart's decree, until the day she finally came to me. She took my hand, I held hers tight. I said hello, she said good night. I said great day, she said goodbye. I should have known that day that soon I would cry. Now where is she and where am I? The world is gone, it's gone goodbye. There's only love that was so true and long forgotten memories of you. Da 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 Now where is she and where am I? The world is gone, it's gone goodbye. There's only love that was so true and long forgotten memories of you. Well, thank you. I remember with that song, when I wrote it, obviously is a very personal song, and I happened to be visiting at my mother's, and she had some guys putting down carpets, and I was in the other room and I was singing it, and one guy in particular, he just stopped what he was doing and he said, wow, that's so sad. And I said, uh-huh. Okay, I'm going to come up a little bit closer and read these 6 ghazals, orally interpret these 6 ghazals of mine. Okay, this is number 11. It's called Heavenly Wine. In feng shui, they say that 9 is auspicious, a 3-dimensional triangle for blessing our wishes. Jung saw 3 as dynamic creativity, but 3 times 3? My God, just imagine what that might be. You think so, Lena? You think so? In astrology, the trine is a blessing as well, where energies flow easily and never gel. So, while we are in process, it is surely blessed that life flows freely, what we call blessed. Yet while 3 is creativity, and 9 its fine repleteness, north, south, east, and west speak of my completeness. Fire, water, earth, and air, and fire, water, earth, and air are the corners of reality. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, they speak of my totality. So 4 times 3 is best for me as 12, the circle that's divine. And 12 times 12 is gross, then subtle, then mental, and then heavenly wine. It's called heavenly wine. Number 12 is called, I think I'm going to like this one. It's called This Perfect Kiss. And it's sort of a prayer. I leave it to you to write through me, source of all creativity. A burst of flame, a flash of light, or some rolling oceanic delight. A breath of fragrance, or what's found when lightning sizzles coffee grounds. Oh, nightingale, you sing your song to the rose in me, and I sing along till I become the nightingale. The beloved smiles. See, love prevail? I taste the sweetness of your lips and touch your graceful fingertips with mine. This is the night of bliss, and our souls become one in this perfect kiss. This perfect kiss. I knew I was going to like that one. I'm curious about this one. It's called A Leprechaun Dancing on a Ledge. You are not buried in the earth beneath this cliff where I peer into the valley as if I could fly if I want to. Fear grabs my balls. I will surely die if this body falls. So they sing the song, I'll fly away. Is this what you did that fine day? Clinging to the earth of bodies, we view that. Elena. Clinging to the earth of bodies, we view that with some alarm. But snug, secure, in the arms of spirit, we feel quite calm. Though there is a part of me that walks along the ledge, with freedom and reality, I have made a pledge to make it somehow through this life unencumbered and divine, even as I walk upon this earth and make it mine. So out here in the open air, I celebrate the way as I dance and leap like a leprechaun on this perfect sunlit day. A leprechaun dancing on a ledge. This is really fun for me because these were all written very quickly. They were edited a bit before I put the book together, but they're still very new and fresh to me, most of them. This one, what is the sound of one heart beating? Oh, and again, it's to the beloved, the divine beloved. Oh, and that's why, 424 ways to find your lover is to find the lover of the divine beloved in oneself. That's kind of the secret to the title of the book. What is the sound of one heart beating? Oh, my darling beloved, it is your birthday once again. And as we gather to celebrate, you pour down healing rain. We are drawn together in the warm chamber of your teeming love, as your grace pours down like liquid light, and we all fly up like doves. Singers, dancers, and poets praise you effortlessly. For the wine of your love releases all inhibitions. We move so carelessly. Surrounding us on all the walls are paintings, pure works of art, arising from your visually gifted lovers' overflowing hearts. In fact, the very rhythm of the place is your one heart beating. In such a chamber of 4 quarters, all have perfect seating. For myself, I am grateful to be naked here in your burbling creek, as we sing with our hearts so full, a single tear falls down your cheek. In the stillness of the silence, your love fills all the empty spaces. For true friends meeting and joyful laughter, till birthday cake creams happy faces. What is the sound of one heart beating? Oh, I really love that one. And this is the last one for today. I'm doing 5 a day. 5 a day, Elena. And this is the last one. But there'll be more tomorrow. Thank you. This is number 15. Well, this looks intriguing just from the first line. Anyway, it's called If Only It Were Me. Pastor Paterniti paid a visit to the priest. It was only a social call. No one was deceased. Lovers come to see life's mirror, not deface it, but by the grace of God, they are able to embrace it. Within each of us, there is a false role or two, and yet within that very part also abides the true. Though abuses have been perpetrated throughout the ages, that is bound to happen when the self gets caught up in cages. Plain cages, fancy cages, any size will do. Dress 'em up or dress 'em down. A cage is never true. Yet in the ripeness of time, God comes and leaves all doors swinging, and the soul, now free to come and go, begins some marvelous singing. We still can see the cage, of course, professor, pastor, priest, but now such labels reveal their truth in souls that have been released. That's called If Only It Were Me. Interesting title. Well, thank you. I think we're finished. I turned off the amplifier. Elena has gone to sleep a bit. I just want to say I'm really happy at being able to share these songs and poems with you. In some ways, we're able to be closer because of this seclusion than we usually get to be in real real life. So I'm here with my darling stepdaughter and wife. And I only said that because sometimes I feel the urge to rhyme, which comes in handy in my profession, or this profession. All right. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Ooh, let's see. Hey, Aaron, hello. Hey. Howie Hollander, hello. Jeff. Robert Wilkinson, good to see you here. There may be others, but that's all the iPhone is showing me now. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.